Most people look at a desktop CNC machine and assume it's either a toy that'll break in a week or a massive industrial beast that costs more than a used car. This little machine sits right in that weird, sweet spot in the middle. It's the kind of tool that makes you realize you don't need a workshop the size of a garage to start carving wood or milling circuit boards. What's immediately noticeable is how much easier it is to put together than the older versions. You aren't spending hours squinting at tiny parts trying to figure out alignment. The design is much more straightforward now. It feels solid, especially with that raised base that gives it a bit more stability when things start vibrating. Now here is the thing about these smaller units. They aren't meant to chew through thick steel, but for plastics, acrylics, and softer woods, it handles the job with surprising grace. The power adapter is a nice touch because it's actually UL approved, which gives you a bit of peace of mind when you're leaving it running for a long carve. And that spindle, it hits 20,000 RPM right out of the box. You don't have to mess around with the G-code just to get it up to speed, which is a massive headache saved. The software side is pretty standard. It runs on GRBL, which is basically the universal language for these things. If you run into a snag, there is a massive community online that has probably already solved your exact problem. It comes with Carvico Maker and Candle, so you're ready to start designing and cutting almost immediately. Honestly, the workflow is pretty smooth once you get the hang of the interface. What stands out, though, is the upgrade path. If you eventually find that the 300 by 180 millimeter workspace is just too cramped for your projects, you don't have to throw the whole thing away. You can grab an extension kit and turn it into a 30/40 machine. It's a smart way to grow into the hobby without feeling like you wasted your initial investment. Of course, it isn't perfect. It's still a lightweight machine, so if you try to push it too hard on a dense piece of hardwood, you'll definitely hear it struggle. You have to be patient with your feed rates, or you'll end up with chatter marks on your project. It's not a set-it-and-forget-it industrial robot, but for the price, it's a fantastic entry point. If you're looking to get into CNC work without clearing out your savings or your entire garage, this is a solid, reliable little workhorse that gets the job done. It's not going to replace a professional shop, but for hobbyists and makers, it's a genuinely fun piece of kit to have on the bench.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.